Hi folks, my name is Theroux and we're using Canva today to create a simple design. So we're going to show you three things today. One is how to choose a layout, or in this case how to choose a background, how to change the elements to create your design, and finally how to save and publish your design. So let's get started. Here is the Canva website. As you can see here on the right, it says Canva enables anyone to become a designer, which we would definitely agree with that. To sign in, create your email, create your password, sign up. We're already logged in, so we're going to go to our home screen. You can start a new design, as it says here up on the left. Lots of different shapes and sizes that you can use. We're going with social media because we want to post something to Facebook or Instagram or whatever other social media platform you like to use. We're going to go with background first, and then after that we're going to show you some uploads. So here's a background that I might use, dark. You got to enter then the text, and we're going to click on the just add text box. You could of course use any of these preset boxes, but we like to do it our own. The quote I'm going to use is something I just pulled off the internet. Fame is something I think happens as a result of trying to do good work. If you're trying to be famous, your work usually suffers. We'll just copy that, come back here, and paste it in. Okay, so we've now pasted it in. You have to adjust the box to make sure it looks good to you. And then from there you kind of have to adjust it the way you want. In this case, we want to separate out the name, put that on a separate line. Change the font. In particular, I've been using this font lately. And then, because it's kind of big, maybe make it just a little bit smaller. Alright, there we go. Kind of fits on the page a little nicer. As you can see, this purple line shows up. It shows that it's centered both on the horizontal and the vertical. What I like to do is I like to unclick everything so you can just see the screen. In this case, it actually looks pretty good. There are times when Canva tells you that it's centered, yet when you look at it yourself, you need to make adjustments. So feel free to make adjustments. Just because Canva tells you it's centered doesn't mean that you have to keep it that way. So in this case, I like the way it looks, but I'm going to do something unusual. We're going to go upload. So you can choose the background that Canva supplies, and Canva provides a lot of great backgrounds. Most of them free, some of them you would have to pay for. But in this case, I want to actually upload a background, and hopefully this gives you some interesting design idea. Where I'm going to go is right here to iPhoto. So iPhoto, here I've taken a bunch of different pictures of just things around the house. And on purpose, a lot of times I'll take a photo out of focus. This red background here is to me it's a great background that you could use in Canva, and it's simply the side of a red thermos that was laying around the house. This one, I think it was basically a photo that exists in our house, and I, like I said before, put the iPhone up really, really close to make it out of focus, and while it's not a great photo, it's a nice background. And these are just things that are found around the house, took pictures of on purpose. You get the fuzzy focus, and to me they make great backgrounds. So let's upload an image. To go there, you simply click on this turquoise button, upload your image. Have a lot of different photos, and I'm just going to go basic and choose this kind of orangish, reddish background. Right now it's uploading the file, and once it's uploaded, you'll see it here, and from here I'm going to click on that, and there you go. It enters it into my design. Now you want the lettering, the text I typed in to be in front, so you would go to the floating navigation tool and click here on back, and there you go. In this case, I would have to extend it out so that it takes care of the entire thing. And what's interesting, of course, is that the actual selection box is actually larger than the actual design box, and that's fine. So what happened here is interesting. They automatically turned the type to black. That's something you can override. I could click on white, I could click on the plus sign, gives you this grayscale here, gives you different colors. So in this case, I just want to simply go to white. And you unclick by going on the side there, and there you go. So just a really nice background for this very simple quote. A lot nicer than the somewhat plainer background that I had selected earlier. Last thing we want to do is simply link and publish. This is how you save. Oh, excuse me. I actually want to do one last thing. The way I save, there is no hard save on Canva. So the way you want to save it is click on this copy this page or duplication button. It'll simply create a second page exactly identical to what you had before, and then I just simply delete. It will show up here on the right hand corner as saved with a check mark. From there, then I go to link and publish. You can send this link off to somebody. In my case, I just select image. It'll save it to your downloads folder, whether it's Mac or PC. So you want to make sure that you know how to find your downloads folder on your computer. Once it's saved, you always want to double check it. The way it looks on the website may be different than the finished product that you would use. So here we go, we're going to double click on this. Just takes a few seconds for it to load, and there you go. That's what it's going to look like when I post it to Facebook or Instagram or Tumblr. And there's the original. So as you can see, it looks actually very similar. Sometimes you'll notice the colors are slightly off. The position of certain elements can be off, but in this case it's a fairly simple design that we're going for here. And it's something that I'll post up onto my Instagram and onto my Facebook. Well, we just went over 3 different ways: choosing your layout, changing the element, and saving and publishing your design. Thanks a lot. Check out my other videos where we explore other ways of using Canva. Have a great day. Thanks.